On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
But I do think that there are some men out there who are like, I need a woman to do this so I can do that. And then they find this woman that's, in that situation. I just think that's a whole different.
Do they ever find it?
Yeah, do they ask, they want to find a woman to do what so they can do what?
Support them, be there for them emotionally, be there for them when they're down financially, maybe whatever the case may be, so that they can get to the point they're trying to get to. Now, do I think that's ideal? Well, for me, no. Like, I wouldn't even want to be in that much control over somebody, and I wouldn't want my man to feel like I needed to do so many things first before he could do some things. But I do know that there are men like that. I personally, in my observation, just of my real life, I don't think that is the majority. I think that a lot of people who have this mindset of I can't do it because the woman didn't do it first come online and find their voice because they have a bunch of people encouraging them and whatnot. But that's a whole different topip. But yeah, did that make sense, Chicago?
Absolutely.
All right. And Courtney, I don't know if you finished your statement.
Well, I agree, and I definitely agree with Kay. There's these online streets. I've never met people like this in real life. Hands down. Okay. So, but there was a movie, Two Can Play That Game, with old girl from The Game, Wendy Raquel Welch, and she was dating Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown started.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. So if you remember the movie, he had buck teeth, broken down, busted, and disgusted. Yeah. And she was like, I'm going to make this man to be the mighty man I want him to be. And so she spent money on him, got suits tailored, got his teeth fixed. And then, when he was looking in the mirror or the window at himself, y'all remember this movie? He looked at himself, he looked all good. He was like, mwah. He's like, yeah. Create, so he was already a man, but she was doing stuff to make him the man that she wanted him to be. Now look, and then what happened to those results?
Yep.
He got full of himself, used her, and went on to somebody else to be the full man for a whole nother woman. But so no, we can't build a man.
Yeah. The results won't be good.
Won't be good.
Yeah. I like that example, Courtnney. That was.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that.
That was a great example.
You can't use a movie as an example, though. That's not real life.
Anton.
But it's a movie, but it is. Women do. We a lot of women tend to take on men where we can see they're fixable. So we'll try to push them to get a better job to make money, or we'll see them with clothes and we're like, oh, I like him, but his little style is a little, but I can help him. And so then we'll give him clothes or buy him clothes to change his wardrobe. Like, women do that.
See, I feel like the problem is what trajectory for someone else's life. You can't be like, oh, I like him a little bit, but this is what I want him to be doing in 5 years, blah, blah, blah. The best thing to do is to find someone who has like the same baseline, I guess, values as you do, so that y'all can grow together, build together. But it's not like, okay, if I just clean him up a little bit, he'll be, like, that's a whole different thing.
Kay, are you saying women need to be on a man's program?
What do you mean?
Because that's what it said. No, I'm asking because what Courtney was saying was, women sometimes, I don't want to say inherently, but that was the first word that came to my mind. But she was saying that, you'll see a man, and I had a different question towards you, Courtney, when you said that. But you think you can fix them up, so on and so forth. And then you came in and you really talked about, really kind of aiding and assisting, right? Okay.
I don't think I don't think when you're trying to get into a relationship that the first thing you should be thinking is I can fix him up. If that's what you're thinking when you meet someone, that's probably not the relationship for you. Fix him up. How about, okay, he might not be where he's trying to be, but you know what? I like him. We can build together. I can support him. He can support me, depending on whatever the dynamics are. yeah, I think that people should be cooperative. That's the whole, to me, that's the whole point of being in a relationship. Better, happier, easier. Like both people's lives should be better, happier, and easier because of each other.
Okay.
Mm.
River, I know you haven't had a chance to speak yet. How do you feel about
I had a
people?
lot of time to speak last time, and I'm okay. There's a huge difference, but I think we've kind of delved from the question to kind of other parts of the argument. And can a woman build a man? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just don't feel like we're capable of doing that. That's my personal opinion. And I also feel like, yeah, if you meet somebody, because women, not all, some women have this thing about them where they just have to be in control. That's their issue. That's their problem. That's why they end up in certain relationships where they're trying to change somebody, right? Like, for example, like when Kevin Samuel speaks to different women, right? And he asks, like, do you want to be able to pay significant bills after you're married? And they're like, no. Okay, how much do you want your husband to make? This. Okay, what if your husband is making 50,000? Yeah, because if he gets with me, he's gonna make more. No, like that's you trying to build the perfect person because this is the percentage of the men that you're gonna be with, and now you're trying to build that same dream man that you still have in your head from Disney movies. So there's no you can build you can assist your man in building a plan. You can assist your man in building a vision. You can assist in those ways, but building a man we're not capable. In my opinion.
You better say something.
Yeah, because I don't think that you can build a man who already, isn't trying to be built. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that there are some men out there who are like, I need a woman to do this so I can do that. And then they find this woman that's, in that situation. I just think that's a whole different dynamic.
Do they ever find it?
Yeah, do they ask, they want to find a woman to do what so they can do what?
Support them, be there for them emotionally, be there for them when they're down financially, maybe, whatever the case may be, so that they can get to the point they're trying to get to. Now, do I think that's ideal? Well, right. For me, no. Like, I wouldn't even want to be in that much control over somebody, and I wouldn't want my man to feel like I needed to do so many things first before he could do some things. But I do know that there are men like that.